All right, my people, welcome back. Well, it's another one onto this. Court awards 50,000 naira cost against federal government. All right, onto this. Justice Ladiran Akintola of an Oyo State High Court sitting in Ibadan, the state capital, on Wednesday extended the restraining order in favor of Yoruba activist Chief Sunday Igboho Adeyemo against the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, Abubakar Malami, State Security Service, SSS, and the Director of the SSS in the state. All right, onto this, the litigation was instituted by Igboho following the bloody raid on his house in Ibadan in the early hours of July 1st by the SSS in collaboration with other security agencies. During the raid, 2 persons were killed and about 13 persons among Igboho's aides were arrested during the operation and were later paraded in the evening of the same July 1st by the SSS in Abuja. Unto this, justice also awarded a cost of 50,000 naira against the AGF over filing his response to the processes filed by Igboho out of time. Though the legal team of Igboho had asked for her cost of 250,000 naira, but the court granted the extension of time in the interest of justice. At the resumed hearing on Wednesday, 3 senior advocates of Nigeria, SANS, appeared for Igboho, the Ayomi Aliyu, Adekola Olawoye, and then Oladipo Olashope. However, Abdullahi Abubakar appeared for AGF, while T.A. Nuruddin appeared for second and third respondents. All right, the court had on Wednesday, August 4, granted a restraining order against the SSS and AGF from arresting, intimidating, harassing, and then freezing the bank account of Igboho. The case with number M/435/2021 instituted by Igboho against the trio of AGF as the first respondent, SSS as the second respondent, and the rector of SSS in Oyo State as the third respondent. Igboho's lead counsel, Chief Yomi Aliyu San, who moved an expert motion before the court on August 4, had on Friday, July 23rd, filed a notice of application for the enforcement of Igboho's fundamental human rights before the court. In the main suit, Igboho is also praying the court to order the respondents jointly and then separately to pay him 500 billion naira as special damages for the damage done to his car and residence, as well as exemplary and high or aggravated damages for breaching his fundamental rights in the course of illegal and or malicious invasion of his residence. All right, given the injunctions, Justice Akintola directed that both the AGF and the national headquarters of SSS should be served with the injunctions in Abuja, while the director of SSS in Oyo State should be served in Ibadan. The justice also gave the respondents 14 days to make an appearance before the court before adjourning the case to August 18 for further hearing. But counsel to the first respondent, Abubakar, prayed the court for an extension of time for AGF to file his response to the processes filed by Igboho. Nuruddin, counsel to the second and third respondents, also aligned with the position of Abubakar as he never objected to it, But lead counsel to Igboho Aliyu vehemently opposed the extension, saying the response should have been filed within 5 days of the receipt of the court processes. All right, and then on to this, but Abubakar and Nuruddin filed an application on their preliminary objections to the case, asking the court to vacate the restraining order and strike out or dismiss the suit. The court, however, adjourned the case to Monday, August 30th this year for a decision on the application. All right, and then in the notice of preliminary objections by the AGF, he challenged the jurisdiction of the court to entertain the case, adding that Igboho's claim of unlawful killing, thought of trespass, assault, and battery could not be brought under Fundamental Right Enforcement Procedure Rules 2009. The best respondent also said the claims for damages for invasion of house, unlawful killing, thought of trespass, assault, battery, and an allegation of discrimination and a secessionist cannot be resolved by way of affidavit evidence without calling witnesses, tendering of documents, and then even a likely visit to locus in quo. On the order not to freeze Igboho's bank account, the AGF said the blocking of Igboho's bank account is a complete action of the second and then third respondent, which can only be challenged before the Federal High Court, pursuant to Section 251R of the 1999 Constitution as amended. In an interview with journalists after the proceedings, Igboho's counsel, Chief Yomi Aliyu San, said in their motion they are asking the court to extend the time within which they would respond to our processes. We vehemently opposed their application. At the end of the day, the court, in the interest of justice, granted the application and then award 50,000 naira cost against them, while the restraining order granted by the court on August 4 subsists until the application is finally determined, as long as this case goes on. The injunction states, although they brought an application that the order should be vacated, so the court will decide on that on August 30th, 2021. Meanwhile, Aliyu stated further that Malami in the motion has washed off his hands like the biblical Pontius Pilate, that he did not have hands in the raid carried out by DSS on Igboho's house, saying the counsel in the processes he submitted, Malami said he is not a security agent and then his permission was not sought by the DSS before going to Igboho's house. He said he did not know when SSS went to invade Igboho's house and he did not send them. He said he is not Fulani. All right, my people, well, this is another strong one we are getting right now. All right, my people, many things have been said. Well, according to what has been gathered, Oluwatomiwa Ayibiowu says, well, this is a great one. Well, according to Rufus Oberone says, well, Bagba, the music sounds is changing gradually. We don't see Porter's Pilate. Very soon we will see David. All right, my people, and then that has been it on this one. Court awards 50,000 naira cost against federal government. All right, and that has been it on this one, my people. Meanwhile, let me have your take on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you have not subscribed to this channel. God bless you as you do. Bye for now.